Welcome back to the Shake and Bake podcast. I'm here at the Hammer. We're going to talk all sports, New York Jets, New York Giants. Hammer, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good for a Thursday.
We got a big game tonight. The Rams obviously traveling to Seattle. Apparently it's going to be bad weather, but I don't know what's going to
And
go on in that game. I think the Rams will take the dub there.
I don't know. My boy sounds like he's doubtful, so Devontae Adams is going to be out. So that's not good for the Rams.
I don't know. It might be a low scoring game, especially with the rain. Obviously have Stafford in fantasy, but I don't know. I'm just going to start him. I don't know though. It's
I want to.
pouring rain, but it's
I
supposed
don't
to
want to talk
clear up
about
by
fantasy.
7.
I really don't.
It's supposed
Imagine
to
that.
clear up by 7.
Yeah, fantasy's a tough question. When I went 12-2 in the regular season, steamrolled pretty much everybody, and then lose in the first round because his my opponent's tight end scores 46 points.
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts, nightmare of Kyle Pitts, and my team laid eggs all over the place.
Yeah, how was your receivers?
Yeah, good. My four receivers had a combined total of like 20 points.
Yeah, that's very bad.
Yeah, it was an awful, awful fantasy week for me. It was just horrible.
No, but the Rams are in trouble. But they have a good rushing attack with Kyren Williams, and Blake Corum has emerged as a good
Yeah,
running
Blake
back.
Corum has definitely showed a lot of improvement this season, especially in the second half of the season.
I don't
I'm
think
happy.
Devontae's gonna play either because
No,
they
I think
want to
he's.
rest him for the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't think he. I saw him get hurt last week. It didn't look good. I'm surprised that he's even they're even considering it, or they're just BSing them.
Well, whoever wins this game gets the 1 seed. That's why everyone's. This is a very big game.
Right. That should be good.
Yeah, I think Darnold. Well, last time Darnold played the Rams, he had 4 picks.
Well, Darnold didn't. Seattle didn't even score a touchdown last week. They had what? They had 6 field goals.
Yeah, Jason
That's pretty.
Myers.
Darnold's honestly not playing that great lately. I mean,
I
he's
don't think
back to
he
he's
hasn't.
he's no, he's been throwing a lot of interceptions.
Yep.
So I mean, this is the Darnold that us Jets fans remember. But listen, he's done pretty good. He's since he left the Jets. I mean, he had a great season with the Vikings right last year.
Yep.
So I mean, he's doing well. I mean, he's lucky to get out of the Jet mess. I mean, he went to the Vikings. He went to the Seahawks. He's good for him.
I'm glad I have JSN in fantasy too. Pouring rain.
Oh,
I'm just
jeez.
getting
Well,
screwed
that's what it
over
comes
here.
down to in the fantasy football. It's all about
Oh, luck.
matchups in the playoffs. It's just or injuries. I mean, look at like the last half of my season. Jonathan Taylor, really shit the bed. Devontae Adams was dealing with a hamstring. Two of my best four guys are battling injuries.
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown stinks. He's the worst. That guy is such a freaking head case. I'll never take it. I don't think ever take an Eagle. Maybe I take Goddard. That's about it.
Goddard had a good year.
Yeah, he had a very good year. I mean, that's all. That's what they do. They're heavily. He uses Hurts heavily uses the tight end. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
he's
just
a check down merchant.
right. I mean, even Devontae Smith didn't do crap this year, right? He didn't do
He
that
had a
great,
couple
did he?
like big games, but he's like their deep threat guy.
Right. What's ruined the podcast? Let's talk about our horrendous, underachieving bums from the stink of the Meadowlands, the Jets.
There's a lot of news, so I'm gonna report here. So we obviously have Jeremy Ruckert signed a 2-year, $10 million deal with the Jets.
Long Island boy.
Yeah, I think it's a solid move. I don't think it's like they didn't give him that much money. You need a depth tight end. He's obviously a decent blocker. Not that good in the pass game, but he's a good tight end 2, tight end 3 to keep on the
Your
team.
brother played against him, right? Garden City High School.
No, he played like
I thought
he was a couple years older.
I thought he played Rucker. No.
No, he put the younger brother.
Oh, the younger
But
brother.
and then the Jets
Okay.
also today signed former Detroit Lion and Tennessee quarterback in college, Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, good for
Um,
Muji. Muji's trying. I gave Muji a lot of credit. I think.
he's gonna be the backup to Cook because obviously Tyrod and Fields aren't gonna play.
Right, right. Well, remember I told you the name yesterday. We were BSing you and I, and that's his name is starting to circulate. Jim Leonard, possibly the new defensive coordinator for the Jets. I think it'd be a great pick for the Jets if they can get him. He's the
Former Jet.
assistant. He's an assistant coach to Sean Payton, I believe, in Denver.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
they're doing
he's
a good job.
ascended. Yeah, he was all over the place. He was like defensive backs coach. He did everything over Denver, and I'm sure Sean Payton loves him. And Muji has ties, I believe, right to
Yeah, he
Denver.
was a Broncos assistant GM at the time.
Right. So I mean that makes sense to me, and I think he might have even played with Aaron Glenn. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I remember watching the Jets back in the day, and he was a good like hustling guy, like Gary Fencing of the Chicago Bears.
Obviously, the Jets also fired Steve Wilkes. Thank
Well, that
God
was a
he's gone.
no-brainer. Well, who fired him? Woody or that idiot coach of ours?
I think um, Woody was like, either you fire him or I'm gonna handle this. And Glenn also, well, in the press conference, like after the game, he was saying like talking about Wilkes and stuff. Like he spoke like highly, not highly of him, but he said there weren't going to be any changes. He wanted to stick with her in the last 3 games. I believe it came down from Woody Johnson.
I think Glenn's on thin ice, to be honest with you. I'd say probably a couple weeks ago, I'd say yeah, they'll probably go another year or two with him, but I don't think so. Woody has
Could be another New England situation
yeah,
if
Woody's
a
gonna freaking
winning
quit.
head coach who made the playoffs like emerges, they could get him instead of Glenn.
Yeah, Grable.
Well, you look at the 3 teams that got
Grable
new head
wasn't going
coaches:
to the
Ben
Jets. He was
Johnson,
going to the Patriots. That was a done deal.
Ben Johnson.
Yep.
You have Vrabel and Liam Cohen all have double-digit wins in their first year.
Yeah, and we got freaking Glenn. It's just so
It's horrible.
it's hard to be a Jet fan. It really is. It's tough, and I don't know. Then you go back. You love talking about the draft. I mean, I
Hmm.
think you're right. Your instincts are pretty good. I think they're definitely eyeballing Mendoza.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because honestly, if he wins the Natty, they're so trading up for him because there's 3 quarterbacks. It's Ty Simpson, Dante Moore, and then Mendoza. Obviously Dante Moore's the second quarterback, but unless Dante Moore puts on a show in the playoffs and plays well, I mean, he could be in the Jets' eye too.
Oh, I think so. But I think the Jets, for some reason, are fixated with Mendoza. But and what was it? Arch Manning says he's going to play another year at college, right?
Yep.
So he'll
His
come out,
dad said that. He goes, he's going back to Texas.
right. So I bet you he comes out next year. I mean, I'm sorry, 2027.
Hmm.
So I mean, you and I talked about it. I mean, I would wait for 2027. I just load up on talent. I wouldn't trade any of my picks.
Yeah, they obviously have first, 2 second, and the first from the Colts is looking very good, and then we have the second of Dallas this year, and Dallas is not playing well at all.
Yeah, well,
So
Dallas is out of the
it's
playoffs,
going to be a high second round pick as well.
right?
So what I would do, like say it all comes down to the Raiders versus the Giants and who wins that game. Because if the Raiders secure the number 1 pick, we're not getting Mendoza. So if we're not getting Mendoza, what I would do is draft solid players at every position. And you take a shot at a quarterback with your last second round pick, or in the third or fourth round, you got a guy.
Yeah, well, Jets have a lot of maneuverability. I mean, they could get back into the first round if they want.
I
Imagine that
mean,
they could
you look
take
at the
two.
Jets next season; they're not going to be a top team, anyways.
No, I mean we also talk about getting maybe Rex as a defensive coordinator. I mean, Rex would take that job in a second because he knows Glenn's on thin ice, so he would probably take it. And if Glenn fails next year in the beginning of the season, or they start off like 1-5 or something, Glenn's done.
I would just be like, Glenn, you're on payroll. We'll move you to DC. Rex, come in. Let's
I
go.
don't I don't even think he's a good defensive coordinator.
I
I mean,
think
what
he
did
was
he do?
just
What
a
was
product of a good team.
I mean, his last year in Detroit. I mean, they were devastated with injuries.
The
But I
preacher.
mean, what's that?
I said the
He's the
preacher.
preacher. He is the preacher. He's horrible. I mean, the Jets quit last week. I mean, their defense. I
Did you
mean, what did
see? Sorry to
yeah,
cut you off, but Jermaine and Quincy didn't take interviews because how like disappointed they were in the defense and the
oh, it was a
coordinator.
joke. They quit on him. They don't want to get hurt. They're counting their money. They're looking to get to the Bahamas. They want to go on the surfboard. They want to go swimming. They want to go fishing, golfing. They're done. I mean, it's just a ridiculous organization. And Woody Johnson is just awful. And he had the balls to freaking raise ticket prices. It's crazy.
That's sad. But I think the Jets, why they didn't trade Brees Hall, so they get a compensatory third round pick
Yeah, I didn't know about that one. That's pretty good.
if they let
What
him
do you
walk.
call it?
Um,
Studying by you. Let him walk. That's what they wanted anyway. They wanted a
yep,
third round pick.
yep.
So
That's
you
why
know
they
what?
didn't get rid of him.
Even it's going to be one of the last. It's the last of the third round, right?
Yeah, I'll take. We don't
But
have a third round pick this draft.
we'll take it.
It's ammunition to move up. Maybe if we want to jump up a spot or make a
They'll pull.
trade for
They'll
someone in
pull.
the offseason.
Yeah, you know what? I can say I like what Muji's doing. He's
Yeah,
bringing in a
he's
lot of good guys. He's trying, and I give this guy a lot of credit. He brought in some good talent on the draft, and you know what? I'm pretty sure you can check this fact. I'm pretty sure the Jets hired Glenn before they hired Muji,
Yep.
which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard about. Usually, in the old
You
days,
hired the
when
GM hires the
you
coach.
hire the GM, let the GM pick the coach. I mean, the Jets just do everything so stupid and backwards. It's pathetic. I mean, they just don't get it. So you know what? Muji doesn't know Glenn shit. To be honest with you, he owes them nothing. If
Well,
you know, you're
Muji also brought in the special teams coach, who's the
right.
Jets are the number one special team.
That's
So
right. And their
I would give
offensive line coach
Muji
is
a
good.
B plus A.
I like Muji. I think Muji's done a good job, and I think
Mhm.
he's lucky they brought Glenn in before him because you know what? He could say, "Listen, I didn't hire this fucking idiot. You guys did. So you know what? Let me pick my own coach."
Yeah, it's
And he's got good ties with Denver, and look what Denver's doing.
just get everyone from Denver, bring them over,
Honestly, fucking bring in Leonard as a defensive coordinator. You know what? If he does a good job, put him as head coach.
and then send Rex the head coach, and then we send Glenn. See you later.
Send Glenn to freaking what do they call it? Siberia.
I don't know. Glenn is
The preacher.
obviously we gotta like get like I want him to do well. You gotta give him some time because like, you
The pre-
can't blame the players too that he has. They're all like practice squad guys.
Listen, Matt. He's the one who brought in to bring in Fields. Fields sucks. He's a
He
bust.
talked very highly of
And
Fields.
he brought in freaking Wilkes. Oh, he's great, head coaching experience. He stinks. And you know what? You're a defensive coordinator. You couldn't go to Wilkes and like tweak the defense or say to him like, "What are you doing?" I mean, if you don't get this right, you're gone. He should have been
I
gone
mean,
should have been gone 5 games
the
ago.
problem was like every game, the past like 4 games Jets played, they let up like 14 points or more in the first quarter.
And last week they made freaking Trevor Lawrence look like Joe Montana. I mean, it was a joke. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
honestly,
he went off.
5 TD passes and 1 TD rushing. It's 6 TDs. I mean, the Jets couldn't stop Garden City High School.
And the Jets play the Saints this week. We got a big game here.
I'm rooting for the Saints.
I don't see the Jets winning the last 3 games.
Yeah, they're gonna go
They
three
play
and
New England,
fourteen.
Buffalo, and the Saints.
No, forget it. They're fighting for the first place.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. This team has 120 million cap space next year.
Well,
Obviously,
here's an interesting name for you on that bum who laid a freaking turd for me in my fantasy, Joe Burrow.
that's a lot of the news right now. Is
You have all the ammunition with draft picks. Cincinnati needs
honestly,
a.
I would go for him if
I,
the Raiders get the number one pick. I would go for him.
he's a little quirky though. I got to say, he's a little strange of a guy. I don't
He's
know, but
playing injured though. Like he's playing
no,
with
he'd be
a.
good. I mean, because just
But
have
the
a
problem is with injuries. I feel like they're gonna ask for like a first and a second, and maybe another second, first and 2 seconds, or two first. But I mean, you can
how
give the
old is he? Is
argument
he
the guy's been injured all
29?
of his career.
What's he 29?
Yeah.
You know what? He's got a good another 4 or 5 years left, right?
hmm
And the Jets got a good offensive line. They can protect them. That's the problem with Cincinnati. Their offensive line sucks.
If he was on our offensive line is a top five offensive line.
No, I like the offensive line coach. It's good. Keep him. Keep the special teams coach, and that's about it. I mean, yeah, I guess you give it. What's his name?
Angstrom.
Airstrand. I guess you give him another shot because he's going to be going through like his 18th quarterback.
I mean, also like you look at a lot of these teams, like the top teams, like Mahomes, Burrow, Allen. They also like help the OC, like with the play
Sure,
calls and stuff. Like
sure.
you
Yeah,
and you listen to
yeah.
it. Like I mean, the Jets don't have a QB that can read defenses and can like help the
Well, I
OC.
think
So you
what the
can't
Jets
like
wanted,
blame the guy.
and you could look at this too, Matt. It's a good point. Probably is. I think the Jets are. I think Glenn is in trouble because I think the Jets want to bring in like a Mendoza. If you bring in Mendoza, you need a really good, solid
OC.
offensive coach. You know,
hmm
to oversee the development of Mendoza or whoever quarterback they bring in. And Glenn is definitely not that guy.
Well, Woody Johnson's gonna be like, he's not gonna fire Glenn because then it looks bad on him because this was his turn to pick the
No,
coach.
put him. He'll put him on the defensive coordinator.
He would never do that though because then his ego.
You know what? He's making all that money. He's making what, $30 million? He'll do it. I'll go coach for two. How about that? I'll coach for $2 million.
Nah,
I couldn't do a worse
that's
job than
insane. He
freaking
makes
Wilkes.
$30 million and it's all guaranteed.
What's the total combined contracts between him and Fields? 40 million or 70 million? So
That's insane.
70 million, I think.
Yep.
Wow. Well, how about around the league? I mean, let's stick in the AFC. The Dolphins, the Steelers are one game ahead of the Ravens, so that's going to be a
Hmm.
battle. They took out the Dolphins. The Dolphins didn't even show up. Now Tua's done. Now it sounds like Tua. You want Tua for the
No,
Jets? You want Tua?
I'm good.
He's done. They're benching him, and there's rumors down here in Florida that they're going to release him.
Yeah, it's either going to be well, they're going to do it after the season because post
Mm-hmm.
June 1st cut, like with the same
Yeah,
thing with Rodgers, they'll
yeah,
save like
they'll do for
yep,
cap reasons. But
but they're going to
yeah,
have to eat 90 mil.
yeah, he sucks. Tua's horrible.
That was a horrible contract.
I don't know who's got a worse arm, Tua or Philip Rivers, the Riverboat.
You can't blame Philip Rivers. He put on a good game against Seattle D.
Rivers looked he looked awful, bro.
No, he didn't. He threw a touchdown. He's better than Justin Fields right now. Would you say yes or no?
No, I don't know about that. He's got like a
Really?
spaghetti arm. I think I could throw the ball further than Rivers right now.
Okay, stop. He
They
literally
they
scored
didn't
a
hold it. The
touchdown.
Colts
He
just
threw a
give
touchdown and he had
they didn't give
100.
Andrew Luck a 21-day tryout, did they?
No,
Did you see something? Look at that.
I have no clue.
Can you look it up on your thing to see if the Colts gave somebody a 21-day tryout? Is it Andrew Luck?
I'll look it up. But
I
you
think
can't
I saw
blame Philip Rivers.
the riverboat. Riverboat should have kept sailing down the river. I mean, he looks like he ate somebody and he forgot to shit him out.
Um, you can't blame him. He had a good game against the best
Nah,
defense in
he's a
the NFL.
competitor though. You give him credit. I like Philip Rivers.
Would
He's
you
a
go out
character.
there at 40, whatever, how old he is?
Depends how much they pay me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm retired. I'll come out of retirement too at 60. Come on, baby. Give me the riverboat. Yeah, they gave someone.
Says
They gave. I could be wrong. They gave someone a 21-day tryout. Could have been Andrew.
they
Could be
said
Andrew.
they had interest in him, but he said no.
Oh, okay. They were thinking about doing that, huh?
Yeah, like I would never do it. If you retired early, there's no chance of him coming out of retirement.
Well, look at Rivers. He's like 110 years old.
Well, Rivers is like the biggest trash talker, and he loves his football.
He's great. I love him,
The
but
trash talk is so funny.
he looks so bad. He has like a limp noodle fucking arm. It's like
What? You can't blame the guy. Come on,
the ball was
stop.
like floating in the air. Like
He put perfect placed balls half the
yeah, they
time.
were floating in the air like a blimp.
And they
I
were
was like,
perfectly placed. Yes or no?
yeah, they're pretty good. And how about the Ravens, man? Knocking out, shutting
Lamar now
down.
has flu-like symptoms.
Oh man, you're in trouble.
And then I have to start either Dart or Lamar in my fantasy league. And
Has
Dart
anybody?
plays Minnesota.
Oh boy. Well, Minnesota's pass defense is not great.
Yeah, but they're number 3 overall.
Are they?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. I thought it was. Then I got the wrong AI report last week when I was doing my what do you
Dak.
call it? Game plan. What happened to my team? My team just like died.
All right, let's go to the Giants. Obviously not much news, but you see, I saw a report that Scatterbo with like agency fees, and his contract's making $250,000 after taxes still.
That sucks. I mean, that's pretty bad. I mean, I don't think he really cares. He seems
Well,
like
he
an
gets probably
old.
a lot from sponsorships, but I
He'll
mean,
do fine. I just hope he heals up and gets back in, in next season. He was a pleasure to watch.
yeah, I think the Giants would be good in a couple years, but they need to find a good head coach. That's the problem.
Did they fire the GM or no? What
No, he's
happened there?
still the GM. I said this. You said a couple
I
podcasts
could have
ago.
sworn I saw something they fired the GM.
No, he's
All
still
right.
hired.
Well, he's going to be fired in the offseason, so it doesn't really matter.
You think?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
going to
know
be
if he's like
interesting.
photos or something, or like evidence. Like,
And
how
how
is he
about
still the
this?
GM?
And who cares about the Giants? They suck. How about them Cowboys?
Quinn Williams got hurt last game.
Yeah, the Cowboys are done.
They're out of the playoffs.
They're out of the playoffs. That's pretty
Basically.
bad. Well, it's good for the Jets.
We got their pick.
That's right. And the Colts aren't going to qualify either. So,
Oh, I just looked. CeeDee Lamb has illness too now.
CD
I'm
Lamb.
glad I have him and Lamar with the flu.
Man, what happened to you? You're turning into the Reaper.
You plagued me.
Exactly. The Reapers went down quick.
I don't
But
know.
my sickle got stuck.
I mean, the
Couldn't chop-
Cowboys have a 1% chance, but I don't see them going far.
And the Eagles. I mean, the Eagles really didn't have much competition last week.
Here, let me pull the picks up for this week. We do a picks.
Hold on. The Eagles against the Raiders. That was a joke. Actually, the big game is Saturday, right? Packers at the Bears.
Yep.
That's gonna be a good one. Then you had, and hold on. Then, like I said, we'll go back to the picks. But you had some interesting games this week. The Lions are playing. Who are the Lions playing?
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's a big game. Wow.
Yeah.
You want to do picks?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. Um,
The riverboat.
How can you blame Philip Rivers?
No, I love Rivers. I was laughing watching him. I had to say, I was like, look at that. I mean, he you know what? He had the right. He knows the playbook, but he just couldn't get the ball there quick enough.
Where
He's
is
just.
this? Oh, here we go. So I got the Rams are favored by -1.5 going to Seattle here.
I'm going to go with Seattle. I think tonight.
I'm gonna take the
Without
Rams. They have the
without
MVP.
without without Devontae Adams, I don't know. I think and Seattle didn't score any TDs or anything last week.
I
I
mean,
think
you're not. They do have Puka.
Puka
He's gonna
Nacua.
go off
Well,
tonight.
well, honestly, if you're smart, just double team the guy, right or wrong.
Yeah,
You
I
know what's
would.
gonna? You should pick up that. You should pick up since you're still in it. I'm not.
The tight
They're
end.
yeah, maybe that's how
I
you
have in
end.
my league. Should I start him? But I don't know because it's raining.
No Puka. Yeah, no Puka.
In my other league, I have Christian
I mean,
Watson.
no, I'm sorry, not no Puka. No Adams. I mean, I'm sorry.
I might start Blake Corum maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I have Fannin as my tight end, so
I hate. You know what? I hate the Thursday night games. They always seem to come back and bite me.
I hate him too. I hate him and then love him, but I just don't like how it's raining.
It's always raining in Seattle.
Yeah, it's freaking great. They can't build a dome.
What's the next game?
We got the Eagles -6.5 against Marcus Mariota and the Commanders.
I'm taking the Eagles.
I'm gonna take the Eagles too.
Yeah.
Then we got the Packers traveling to Chicago Saturday. It's a good game. The Eagles game Saturday too.
You know what? With no Parsons playing, I'm going to take the Bears.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually. I'm gonna
Well,
take
didn't
the.
the Packers just beat them recently?
Yeah, they did.
It's a revenge game. I'm going to take the Bears.
I'm gonna take the Packers -1.5.
The Bears.
You see, the Bears are gonna move to Indiana. They're looking to relocate.
No.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, it's just like right near Chicago, but like out of the area.
Well, two Indianapolis teams, Indiana. Whatever.
I think it's just on the border, but I don't know.
Let's go to the next
Um,
pick.
we got the Bengals -5.5 against the Dolphins with no quarterback.
I will be taking the Bengals.
I'm taking Joe Burr.
Joe Burrow. We need him for the Jets. He's going to be the Jets' future quarterback.
Oh my God. Then we have the Bills -10 playing Shadur and the Browns. Give me the Browns.
You know what? The Browns got their ass kicked last week.
Yeah, they're in
The
Cleveland too.
Bears.
And the Browns, do you play good in Cleveland?
Who are they playing? The Bills?
The Bills.
The Bills. I'm taking the Bills. I hate the Browns. I hate Shador.
What?
I'm laying 10.
I'm taking Shadur plus
It's
10.
probably a good bet taking the points at home, but the Bears do play pretty well at home. But I don't know.
The
I don't
Browns,
like
you mean?
whatever the Browns. I'm going to. I would have said that the Bears. No, the Browns.
And then we got the Bucks playing against Carolina. This is for the division title to whoever takes first place in this game
Is
in
it in Carolina?
Yep.
What's the point spread?
-3, Tampa Bay.
-3. I'm going to take Carolina in the home
I'm
dog.
taking Baker. It's the Bake Show. Shake and
Fuck.
bake.
He sucks.
Really? You're going in shake and bake?
I took him in the 4th round of my fantasy. I've never taken a fucking quarterback before the
Yeah,
8th
why did
round.
you take him so
I
early?
don't know what I was thinking. I'll never take a quarterback. I don't care who it is. I'm not getting a quarterback. It's like the 10th round.
You could have got like some premier player.
I know. You know what I was going to take? But he got hurt. I was going to take Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, you were saying that, but
Yeah.
he hasn't played like everyone.
No, Arizona sucks.
All right. So we got Dallas at home -2.5 against the Chargers.
I'm taking the Chargers. The Cowboys are
Why are the
dog.
Cowboys favored?
I know. They don't care. What do they care? They're out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be on the Chargers.
And
Chargers.
you know what? That's a tough game. I
minus-
mean, they're not going to quit the Cowboys, but CD Lamb's hurt too, right? Or
He's
he's
just
sick?
flu. Thanks. And then we have. Oh my God, this could be interesting because knowing the Chiefs are -3.5 going to Tennessee, right?
Right.
And they have no Mahomes. And like if you're Andy Reid in them, I would lose out every game to get a better draft pick.
I think
They're
Tennessee.
smart, the
How many
Chiefs.
points is Tennessee getting
+3.5
at home?
at home.
I would take the Titans.
Titans always play well at home, and Andy Reid.
Chiefs are done. The Chiefs are old
But
and
Andy
done.
Reid and their GM is a smart coach. Why would they win games?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm taking the Titans here, but this is good for the Jets. Say the Titans win this game, the Jets move up a spot. This is very big.
Yeah, the Jets need to be in the top 3 or 4
Exactly.
if they want to make that trade, because then it won't cost them a fucking arm and a leg.
Yeah. Some
I mean,
guy put a mock draft like, say the Jets end up with the third pick, they would have to go up 2 firsts and a second. I would go, what?
get out of here. I give up.
Give up
You know what?
a maybe a first
Yeah,
or a second and a second next year.
I would offer our first and our first second round pick. And if they say no, then I might have to give up. If you love them that much, you give up your second first round pick, and that's it. I'm not giving up three
Yeah, or you
picks.
give up your second round pick next year.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. We got the Vikings going to MetLife against the Giants -3.
That is probably, you know what? That's going to be an interesting game. I'm taking the Vikings. The Giants suck.
You're a
Giants don't want to lose.
Michigan alumni,
Giants,
JJ McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy bounced back last week. I'm not, you know what? The Giants are in fucking tank mode. They want that pick.
Yeah, they're not winning this game.
No, fuck the Giants. They're going down.
That's crazy. They're minus. I'm taking the Vikings.
I'm taking the
Actually, you
Vikes.
know what? I'll take the Giants +1.
J.J. McCarthy.
Then we got our great team, the New York Jets.
Saints.
You
I'm taking the Saints.
didn't hear the spread yet.
I don't care. I don't care if it's 100 points. I'm taking the Saints.
Our Jets are +4.5 here.
Good. They stink.
I'm gonna take the Saints as well.
I'm
We are
taking
in
this.
tank mode.
I'm taking the Hurricane. That's the drink in New
Whoa.
Orleans.
We got a very good game here. The Jaguars going to Denver -3. Broncos. Who are you taking, Hammer?
That's a good game. Ooh, that's going to be a really good game. Wow.
I'm taking the Broncos in Denver.
I'm going to take the Jags. I've been pissing on them all year. I'm going to, show some love.
Yeah, I think the Broncos will win. -3.
The Broncos, they're both well-coached teams. I mean, I that's a tough place to win, but I'm going to gamble and everyone's probably taking the Broncos. I'm going to go the Jags.
We got a toilet bowl here. Atlanta Falcons going to Arizona, and the Falcons are favored by -2.5.
I'm taking Bijan.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Falcons as well. They got
Yep.
Drake London coming back.
Yep.
Let's go. Very big game. We got the Detroit Lions at home -7 against the Steelers. But there's a stat: the Lions, after a loss, haven't lost in 15 straight games. Like
That's
they've won
my
after.
that's my best bet special of the week. Take the Lions.
Jameer Gibbs at home.
No, Pittsburgh's not that good. I'm telling you.
And
You
TJ
know
Watt
what?
might not play.
Who?
TJ Watt.
Who cares? But what do you call it?
I know.
I'm taking the freaking Lions, and I'm giving how many points they giving?
-7.
I don't care. I think the Lions are due to kick their ass.
I'll take Lions -10.
Exactly.
All right. Oh God. Oh, this may be a very bad game. We got the Raiders traveling to Houston, -14.5 to Houston.
Houston's just so good.
The Texans money line is -1600.
This is kind of a crazy statement, but Houston's a Super Bowl threat,
Their defense is elite.
and you know what? They're playing good. Stroud's good.
Do I start CJ Stroud over Baker?
C.J. Stroud. I like against the Raiders. Yeah, I would play C.J. Stroud, but the only problem there, they might run the ball all day.
Exact. That's what I was just about to say.
I mean, that Marks is good, huh? He came out of nowhere.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
But they still have what's his name as a
I would buy
receiver.
down the spread and buy it to -14.
Who is that receiver? He's the best guy, one of the best.
Nico Collins.
Yeah, Nico Collins. He's a
You
monster.
said he was terrible.
He's good, man. He's
good. Yeah, because they finally use him.
And Schultz, who I dropped, he did great
He is
last
like
week
bipolar
too.
though. He either has like a 100-yard game
No.
or a 2-yard game.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
What are you taking here? -14.5.
I'm taking Houston.
I'm taking the Raiders to win this.
Raiders suck.
+14.5. That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points. But you know what? I don't think the Raiders are going to score a lot of points.
They're so bad.
They scored. How many points they scored in Philadelphia? 0.
Yep.
And you took the Eagles' defense. That was smart.
Oh my God, I'm playing Poppy this week, who has Houston defense.
You're in trouble.
Oh my God, they're gonna go like 40 points.
You might lose all your leagues.
I'm so screwed.
Can you go 0-3 in all 3 of your leagues?
I would be so mad. All right, we got the Patriots going to Baltimore -3 with the flu Lamar.
That's a really good game.
I'm taking the Ravens. I hate the Patriots. They're not good.
I'll stick with. I'm gonna go. You know what?
Stick with Vrabel. We all know what you're gonna say.
I'm gonna go with Harbaugh.
Really?
John Harbaugh.
What college did he go to?
What?
What college did he go to?
I don't know. Look it up. I don't know.
All right, then we got the Riverboat.
The Riverboat.
They're home.
String bean arm.
The Riverboat is playing San Fran in Indianapolis. The Niners are favored by -6 though. That's the Monday night game.
Oh, they're at Indianapolis?
Yep,
No,
they're
no, no,
home, the
no.
Colts.
The Colts. Okay, yeah, the Colts are.
I'm
Yeah,
taking the Riverboat
I'm
plus
taking
six.
the riverboat.
As much as we the Jets, like I want them to not do as well, but I like Rivers.
Hey,
You
you know
can't
what? The
like
riverboat. They were competitive. They didn't lose the game by
I know,
much.
but
They
we
lost.
have their pick, but I'm saying like you can't root against Philip Rivers. You love the
Oh, I
guy.
love Philip. I mean, he might die in the game, but what do you call it? I'm rooting for him.
All right, let's talk hockey here. Obviously, you're the hockey guru here on this
Yeah, that's right.
podcast.
I am. I am. Well, I was looking at today. The Atlantic is interesting. You have a surprise team, Detroit leading the Atlantic, followed by the Bruins, who I didn't think the Bruins would have such
They
a good
came out of nowhere. I
season.
think they were in like last at one
Oh,
point.
Geeky's like I think Geeky leads the league in goals. I mean, he's having a phenomenal campaign so far this season. And third is Tampa Bay. They're right there. And then fourth, the Panthers. Oh, all of a sudden, the Panthers just won 3 out of 4. Lost to the Avalanche, but they beat the Jackets. They beat the Kings. And who else they beat? They beat someone else. I forgot to. I'll think of it in a second. But the Panthers are starting to play well now.
Yeah,
And and they're in a playoff position. Kachuk hasn't even played, one period this year. Hasn't touched the ice this season. He's coming back any day now. So if they can get in Kachuk, Kachuk's gonna be back. That's gonna be a big addition for the Panthers. And if they somehow get Barkov back for the playoffs, and let me tell you, Zito is such a good GM. I wouldn't be surprised if they add a big name, Malkin maybe in the draft. I mean, I'm sorry, in the trade deadline. The Panthers are a threat to win 3 cups.
How about the Islanders? Are they playing any well? I haven't
Islanders
looked at
just
it.
came off a tough loss the other night to Detroit. They played pretty
I
well.
heard Scott Mayfield had a devastating
I was,
penalty.
first of all, yeah, you don't put yourself in a position to, in a penalty position with under 5 minutes to go in the game. And the refs shouldn't really call anything unless it's blatant, unless they, high stick someone
Was it
or
bad?
I didn't really see the play, but I read about it. They said it was horrible. It was a borderline call, but still, you don't put yourself in a position like that. And of course, they scored a goal and they won 3-2. So it was a tough loss for the Islanders. But the Islanders are, in the Metropolitan in second place, behind, of course, behind Carolina. But
Carolina's literally our kryptonite.
yeah, exactly. So and I don't think Barzell played the other night.
Injury or
Just a maintenance day. I don't know. He just
maybe a
whatever.
day off? That's fine. No
No,
one,
they're
love
playing.
the guy.
Listen, you can't as an Islander fan with the injuries that we've had. Romanov, Palmieri,
Is it a
Drew
Horvat day today or something?
Horvat's out. Druin was out. I mean,
Oh God,
but Druin came back. Thank God. Horvat's supposed to come
we got
back.
reapered.
We got freaking hammered with injuries, but everyone is getting hammered in hockey injuries. But it's competitive out west. You still have the Avalanche at 24-2. And Dallas right behind them in that division, and Vegas is winning the other division. So
Got to keep
those
winning games.
and also a big, he's like Quinn Hughes got traded to
Wild.
Minnesota. So Minnesota
What did
now
they give up for him?
they gave it 3 really high prospects.
Prospects.
Yeah, they were all like top. I think all like top 15 draft picks.
Wow.
I don't really know who's on the team right now playing currently with the North Stars, but and a first round pick next season.
Wow,
So
they gave up a lot.
they gave up a lot, but Quinn Hughes is Quinn Williams. Imagine Quinn Williams played goalie, but what do you call it? Quinn Hughes is just he's unbelievable. I wish the Islanders got him, but
We'd have to give up a lot.
Isles played yeah, he would have had to give a lot. They probably wanted Barzell. Now Isles probably said no, but Isles play tomorrow at home against Vancouver. So I mean, listen, if you're an Islander fan, you got to be happy. They're playing well. I never thought they'd be.
What moves do you think they're going to make at the deadline?
It's too early. Who knows? If they keep losing players, they're not making the playoffs.
You said the Penguins are not doing too well?
The Penguins, no, I didn't say the Penguins. The Penguins are doing okay.
Why are they going to trade Malkin?
Because he's getting old, and I don't know if he's in a contract year.
All right, yeah, that's smart.
And then now we'll switch over to baseball and your Mets.
God, don't even get me started with David Stearns.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I know Diaz. You know a lot more about baseball. You're the baseball guru. Baseball's just too slow for me. I'd rather watch grass grow. But Diaz went to the Dodgers.
He said he wanted to play for a winning organization.
Can't blame him. I can't blame him. And then Alonso, did you ever see him going to Baltimore?
No.
What the hell happened there?
David Stearns is
Well, I guess 55 years at 155 million.
Did you see the past two signings that they just did?
See, that's what I want to ask you about. Every day I see the Mets sign this guy, the Mets sign this guy, the Mets guy. Who are these guys are signing?
This needs to be like I don't know. I'm like lost for words. We're signing this guy Weaver, who was on the Yankees, and he was horrible, like the worst player on that team, one of the
So
worst
what? So
players.
what is Stern doing? Is he signing anybody of
So they signed a guy who I think his dad played for the Mets, Jorge Polanco or whatever his name is.
Yeah, yeah, I saw
He's
that.
decent. Well, they signed him to 2 years, 40 mil, and his stats throughout his whole career is similar to Nemo's, and like last season was similar to Nemo's as well. But I think they're going to put him as the DH. I
Okay.
don't think it's a terrible signing, but
It sounds like they
you
haven't
get
done
Kyle
much.
Tucker and a couple of these big name guys.
He hasn't made a big splash yet, you're saying?
Exactly.
Okay. He's signing all these idiot minor leaguers and like.
He's signing all these guys that have horrible years, like pitching wise right now.
Well, let me tell you, if Stern doesn't get to the playoffs this year, you could say goodbye to him.
He should be gone right now. What he's
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, exactly. They're not making the playoffs last year with Diaz and with Alonso. He
He's
should be
signing
fired.
pitchers that have horrible years, and he's trying to just revive them.
Yeah, I feel sorry for that pitching coach.
Oh my God,
That's
it's
that.
so bad.
That is pathetic. That is pathetic.
Everyone that sees the signing is like, "What is this guy doing? Is this guy insane?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see like every day. Mets sign this guy. Mets sign that guy. I'm like, who the hell they signed?
I don't even know half the guys do.
And the Phillies kept that guy, right?
Schwarber,
Yeah, that's who I liked.
he was never leaving.
He's not going to the Mets. The Mets could suck next year.
What I think the Mets are gonna do is what Stearns,
Maybe they'll trade
the
Soto.
Harvard mathematical genius, apparently is what he calls himself.
Oh, brother.
That's a lot of people call him the genius.
I call him the
He
idiot.
likes to start like young guys and like put them in a position to see them do well. But I mean, you can't just bank on a young guy to do well. I mean, the Mets do have top prospects, but I don't know. This guy is delusional.
Yeah, but listen. He's got a big payroll, and he's got a lot of angry fans that they didn't make the playoffs this year. So he better step it up. I mean, if he doesn't step it up, you got to get rid of him.
He's
And then,
so bad.
they kept didn't they keep the coach?
I think you could hire someone who's a Mets fan that's
But didn't they
walking into
keep
the
the
stadium
coach?
do a better job than this guy.
Didn't they keep the coach?
Yep.
He sucks. The Mets are.
Mendoza.
He's Mendoza. Is he in relation to the quarterback in Indiana?
No,
But well, I mean, he stinks.
that's so bad.
They're almost as bad as the Jets.
Yep.
Man, that's fucking horrible.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it with the Mets news.
How about the Knicks?
Tucker,
How about the Knicks? The Knicks won the Immigrants Cup.
yeah, they won the NBA Cup. Knicks.
What a joke that is.
Apparently, there's like a stat. It was like the last couple teams to win the NBA
They
Cup.
got knocked
in the
out first
playoffs.
round.
First
The
round
La-
exit.
It was the Lakers and somebody else.
Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
it's so bad.
That is horrendous. How about my boys from Michigan? Who are they going to hire?
I don't know. Maybe DeBoer from Alabama.
I don't know. How about the kid from Arizona State? Scadaboo's old. Was it Dillingham?
Yeah,
Or
he's a people
I
say
would like to see him, honestly. He coached Scadaboo and them. He's turned that program around.
yeah. It's gonna be
Charles
interesting.
Woodson.
Yeah,
How about
it's gonna be
Brady?
interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But college football playoff games are this week and this weekend. Got a
These are
couple.
the first. These are like the wild card games.
Yeah, the first round, like Michigan, not Michigan. Oregon's playing James Madison. Ole Miss is playing Tulane, and then you got Bama, Oklahoma, and
Well, we can watch a couple quarterbacks. Right? We can
Texas
watch
A&M and Miami. But that's pretty much it.
so we can watch the Oregon quarterback, right?
Yeah,
And who else? I mean, the guy from Miami's not that good.
yeah. We're gonna be signing off here. Shake and bake.